I work with the
Amazing.
design, man. Look at my design. Like you can see a nice design in front of you. The view is just awesome, right? Like instead of like a clumsy rectangulars sticking to each other, and I use I adopt the design from Zoom.
Yeah, yeah. It seems definitely what I like the most is the blue black, the blue
Right.
background, but how it highlights the two squares of the screen, the one where people can see each other. So
Yeah.
even me, so I look handsome.
So
I look handsome.
in the future, I will allow you guys talking in Japanese, in Spanish, in German, in whatever language you wish, and I would differentiate the rooms. But for the MVP, I just have like one room. You don't have the functionality to choose languages. But in the
Mhm.
future, I will add that so that you can exclusively speak in English or your language.
Yeah, I think my expectations from now on, you know, if I had my expectations right here, now my expectations are like.
So can you share me like the quality of the conversation we're having, the sound, the video compared to episode?
I think it is more than as of now. I can listen to you, with good quality of sound, but compared to other ones, because I use other platforms, it has like this tiny, clean sound. You can hear
Right.
exactly, even when you everything. So we gotta be careful, what we are whispering.
It's so sensitive. The system.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and the quality of the video, I'm impressed. And not only that, the design, it is absolutely amazing.
Right. So I
That's
appreciate that, man. Like this year, I will integrate AI into my platform so that you can like have an AI behind the scene to analyze the mistakes you're making when you speak English, and then you give you a roadmap to working on your weaknesses.
if you do that, really, really develop it, many people will love it.
Right. Not only for English, but also for other languages. First of all, I will working on with English because I will have like a collect data to working on the AI side. And when I success in the English side, I will move to Portuguese, to Spanish, to other languages, expand my market.
Yeah, definitely. You know what? And now that you're mentioning it, it brought me into my head that we were talking about it, before with other people, not only on this platform, on the episode platform, but there are other ones that we tried, we tested as well, as users. Yeah, as users, we were like, all right, let's go, okay, and let's move forward, let's move on to another one. Let's say that's why I'm telling he speak a lot in from one month to another month, and that's what you're mentioning is really important to have more option, more languages because
Right.
people are looking for it.
So I want to share the story that made me want to make the platform. During high school, I had to study two languages, English and Japanese, in order to study abroad in Japan. So at that time, I was so struggle with English. I found abundant resources online, including episode and ChatGPT, you name it. But for Japanese, I found nothing, literally nothing.
Mm.
Like plain plateau, where I have to spend money on italki to practice speaking with native speakers, and I didn't have the resources to practice speaking Japanese. So
Mm.
that is the reason why I came up with the idea. Instead of just limiting myself with English, why don't I create another platform by myself supporting other languages?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, if no one is doing nothing, so I'm gonna be the one. Well, actually, right now I think I am mastering only English, but maybe later on I'm gonna start Portuguese. I think
Portuguese.
Portuguese is the other language. There's a slight difference, and I was speaking with a man from Brazil, and he was telling me, can you guess or can you understand what I'm saying? And he began speaking in Portuguese, and all right, yeah, I know what you were telling me. But when it comes for me to speak in Portuguese, Not a chance. I need to learn. Please add that language here.
Right. So, can you give me some feedback to improving on platforms?
Well, well, one thing that maybe we were discussing with other people as well is to have maybe some texts or articles because there are people that come here that they want to practice reading skills as well.
Right.
And sometimes they don't know even, where to start.
All right.
And
All right. Got you.
it's short. At least read 1 minute and then
All
discuss
right.
about it, ask
So,
questions.
I thought about the idea of adding a chatbot in below this conversation in the biotech space, like ChatGPT and like, can you give me the following questions to ask my partners? Do you like it? I will add it.
That will be, yeah, you know what? That will be, amazing because sometimes people come here, I can express myself, I think
All
in
right.
a better way, but most people, they don't know how to start or how to keep the conversation ongoing. So what I do is I ask as much questions as I can, but me that I am able to ask questions. I know the structures, grammar. So me, but other ones they are like they don't even know what they are doing here. Sometimes we gotta take actions, but if we have the option, all right, so maybe I
Chatbot.
want to keep the
All
conversation
right.
going. Yeah, can you give me,
Right,
no?
right. That's it. Do you like to add a subtitle, like when I try to speak in English, but my accent isn't clear enough for you to understand? You can read the subtitle. Do you like it?
Ah,
All right. A
yeah.
subtitle and the AI, right? So two features. I'm gonna working on that.
Yeah, I think that you know what, if you're able to do that, that will be another level. So we are not talking about episode or any other platform, like free for talk. I have spoken to many
Right,
people
right.
and we always look for other options, any other alternatives. So one thing that it's I think currently is that people want another person to join, like
All right, all right,
have three
all right.
people. At least one mistake that I see is that they are always confused adding the S when it comes to speak to a
Right, right,
third
right.
person.
Right, right, right.
To have someone else might give us a chance or will force us without noticing, you know,
All right. That's it. All
using
right.
the, yeah.
So I presented with this platform to my investors and I purchased teachers on italki, and he said the same thing like you. Like he want to add another AI, like interactive with student in one-to-one conversation. Like you have a coach who English is amazing because he AI, right? And he forced the student to use different kind of or grammar and actually push them forward to expand the boundary, to expand the way students speak English. So I gonna add another features, which is a AI acting as a third person, pushing the conversation forward. How do you think about that?
Yeah, yes. Maybe one thing as well that I would like to tell you is the pronunciation. I don't know if we can do something, about it,
Right. Um.
but sometimes people want to pronunciate in the right way. But
Right. Do you would like a third person as an AI or a native speaker?
well, I think both would be amazing. But if we need to pick one of them,
A native speaker.
maybe I would say native English
All right, all
speaker.
right. So the idea is that because my system support from the majority of languages, the top eight spoken languages in the world. So we will have like American learn Japanese, American learns German. You get it, yeah? A British want to
Yeah.
move to Brazil and he is studying like Spanish or Portuguese. So those guy who act as a volunteer sit in the side to push the students forward. Like I will have one-to-one lessons with native speakers. By the way, like if you want to study Japanese, you will have like Japanese native speakers coaching you. So uh, for example, an American want to study Japanese. If he willing to become a volunteer, he will receive a huge discount to learn with the Japanese native speakers.